Okay, so previously we have already talked about how a lot of Hispanic women have a limited amount of opportunities and lifestyles. During my last talk, I talked about three main points that I can sum up really quickly. One, a lot of Hispanic women have been proven to um, have the most teen pregnancies, especially in larger cities like New York City. Um, Two, a lot of these women follow strict rules and stereotypes that are implemented by their families and society in general. Um, Unfortunately, this leads to a lot of abuse at the home from not only their families but from also their future spouses and partners. And three, um, a positive way to help out with this is just bring awareness, make sure to spread love, and basically learn more about the culture and one within self. Once you become aware of these constrictions that have been in your life for so long, it's more easier to move forward and not really think about the rules that we have to follow as women, as Hispanic women specifically. Now, a recent topic that, although I've seen a couple of articles being posted about it, how there is a new trend of help going around. Um, this this topic has become very, very apparent recently, but it's been ongoing for years, and it actually hits close to home. So, I grew up in New York City, and as a lot of people know, the teen pregnancy rate in New York City is very high. It's so high that years ago the city had to do something about it because of the amount of students, of young mothers and young fathers in high school who were dropping out. So there have been um, this program open during that time called the Child Welfare Program in New York City. And it was basically supposed to bring awareness and just help these students. Now, for a long time, a lot of people thought that this program was in fact just obstructing the students, but in my opinion, I believe this program was in fact offering a lot more help because it was addressing the problem and it was solving it in a way that really just made things easier for everybody. So, obviously, a lot of students and young students are told every day of their lives that the best way to have safe sex is no sex. Everyone always tells, I've heard it a million times, where abstinence is the best way. And as much as I do believe that is true, unfortunately, a lot of the times people aren't going to decide to stay abstinent, and they will want to explore their sexuality, which in turn, because of the fact that they weren't informed of the right contraceptives, they end up having a pregnancy. So, in this program, the Child Welfare Program, it starts informing kids as young as in middle school about contraceptives, about pregnancy and how it works, how long one is pregnant. It As long as the student signs a waiver, they are allowed to go to the nurse's office in any one of the high schools or middle schools and get contraceptives like condoms, the IUDs, and it basically any of the patch, any of them. And it's more apparent in high schools, but this program is also available in some middle schools, very few. And at first, this program was available in New York City. But one thing that I've seen that's recent, it's a current event, is that I've been seeing this program open this year for Connecticut. And it doesn't have the same name, but it has a very, very similar outline and goal. So the one in Connecticut that just opened was Optimus, which was Optimus Healthcare that's available for high schools in Bridgeport and other counties. Just helping out people in high school who might who want to be more aware of things about sex. Going back to New York, another part of the healthcare program is that these students who have already given birth are allowed daycare, free daycare. So they're allowed to go back to school and leave their child in the hand of the high school daycare, which is provided by the city, so by the program, and they're allowed to study for the entire 7 hours in school, and they just pick them back up. For a long time, New York City had a very, very large percentage of people who were dropping out, and main cause was pregnancy rates. So this child healthcare program was supposed to solve that issue of dropout rates and overall give these young mothers and fathers another opportunity to learn and to earn their high school diploma so that they can become regular citizens, upstanding citizens. And that's really the goal. I've looked through their program and I've seen videos of them talking about how this is a positive thing, and I truly believe that it is. Unfortunately, a lot of people, when it first opened up, didn't believe it was a good thing, and the public actually believed that this program was obstructing these kids, that the program was basically saying and allowing these kids to do what they want without any consequences. But personally, I don't believe that what the program is trying to do. I believe that instead of letting these kids who got pregnant at a young age have their lives ruined by one mistake, they're allowing them a second chance to prove it to themselves and to become better than what a lot of people might think they can be. I myself know a lot of students who go with this program, and I'm very glad that recently it's been spreading throughout the Northeast. I really hope that it continues to spread. I know a lot of people, this is going to be a very debatable subject in the future, but I personally believe this is a great thing to help society build a stronger root with people of color. Unfortunately, a lot of the times, the people who end up becoming pregnant and having children at a young age is minorities and people of color and people in lower social classes. So I'm very happy that I can say that this program started off in New York City and that I hopefully will continue to see it grow and prosper.